Lisa's Song, Chapter 1, Al's First Love. Al Brown is 13. He lives with his parents in a little house. It's in Nottingham, in England. The family are happy, but they have not got much money, so life is not easy. When our story begins, Mrs. Brown is expecting a baby. Al is waiting excitedly for his new little brother or sister. Al's first love is music. He can play the guitar very well. He is in a band, Fast Cars, with 3 of his friends. They are Emma, Mick, and Ben. Ben and Al play the guitars in the band. Emma sings, and Mick plays the drums. Al writes songs for the band. They play at Ben's house. Al's parents often come and listen to them. They are good friends with Ben's parents.
Our boy can't live without his music.
Al's parents tell everyone. Chapter 2, Al's Baby Sister. One morning, Mrs. Brown does not feel well.
The baby's coming,
she says.
But it's 6 weeks early.
Mr. Brown cries.
Yes, I know. But please, take me to the hospital. This baby can't wait.
Mrs. Brown is right. After 6 hours, Lisa arrives. She is beautiful, but she is very little. She must stay in hospital for 2 weeks. When Lisa comes home, life is not the same. The baby cries a lot, and she doesn't eat much. Is the little girl all right? Everyone is tired. When Al tries to play his guitar, his mother says,
"Shh, Lisa's sleeping."
Mr. Brown says,
You must help more in the house, Al. Your mother's very tired.
Al tries to help, but he is tired too. He can't concentrate at school, and he forgets to do his homework. One day, Al visits his grandfather, Jack Brown. The old man lives alone. Al says,
Mum and Dad never listen to me now. They're always with Lisa.
A new baby is a lot of work,
Jack says.
You must understand that, Al. But what about you? Are you writing any new songs? You're a good songwriter.
Al says nothing to his grandfather. He has no time for the band these days. When Jack is alone, he takes out an old photograph. He looks at it It is a picture of his sister, Alice.
Life's short, Al.
He says quietly.
Be good to your sister. You're older, but you don't always know best.
Chapter 3. Al's Angry Friends. Al's friends are waiting for him at Ben's house. Al is late again.
Where is he?
Emma asks.
We can't begin playing without him.
He's always late these days.
Ben says angrily.
And he can't concentrate. Let's look for a different guitar player. My brother wants to be in the band.
You're right,
says Mick.
let's find someone new.
Emma does not want to lose Al. She calls him on her mobile phone.
Where are you? We're waiting for you. Get here fast and say sorry. Then perhaps we can forget these last weeks. But you must change, Al. You must give more time to the band.
Al is in an internet cafe. He is trying to do his homework.
Emma, things aren't easy for me these days. I can't work at home. Lisa's always crying. My parents are always with her. They tell me, do this, do that. Now you're doing the same. Leave me alone.
And he stops the call and puts the phone down. Emma is very angry.
I'm trying to help Al, but he's not interested.
She thinks. She quickly sends him a phone message.
Fast Cars is looking for a new guitar player. Don't worry about us. We don't need you anymore, Al. Goodbye.
Al tries to phone Emma, but she doesn't answer. How does he feel? Bad. He does not want to lose his friends. And he loves playing in the band. But what can he do now? Just then, his phone rings again. This time, it's his grandfather.
Parent. Life. Expecting. Baby. Music. Guitar. Band. Drum. Song. Hospital. Same. Try. Concentrate. School. Homework. Alone. Short. Mobile phone. Mobile for short. Internet cafe. Send. Message. Worry. Ring.